Okay guys, here's the old beast. It's a 1974 RotoHoe 4-season, and it's not necessarily just a tiller. What this was meant to be was, from there forward, is just a power head. And this just happens to be a tiller attachment. You could get different attachments like snow blowers, and I don't know what all was an option, but basically this was a power head, and then you had different attachments that you could unhook and hook to the power head for a multitude of different tools. But I don't have any of those. I just bought it as a tiller, so I'll probably never take that attachment off. It's got good meaty tires on it. I've dug around in mud and stuff with it, and it just pulls like a dream. The only thing I don't like about it is the motor seems to be original. You know, it's a 8-horse Tecumseh, but it seems to be the original, and it's real finicky. You know, it's hard to start, and once it gets going, it runs pretty good. It doesn't die out or nothing, but it does have one special feature that newer ones usually don't have, and that is you don't ever have to change the oil, because it just leaks out enough oil to where you just keep refilling it. So, you know, automatic oil changing system. Yeah, it's got oil all over the place, but I need to replace the belts on it, but they worked last year, so maybe they'll work this year. Now, originally this had like a big shroud that covered all this stuff, but again, I don't have that, so I need to get under there and detangle all the tines. Now, this tiller is not counter-rotating, so the tines rotate forward with the tiller. But what I've found to be really the best way to till with this thing is to put it in reverse, because it's a self-drive. It's got 4 gears forward and reverse. So just put it in reverse, and then, you know, just let it dig in reverse, and that, you know, then the tines are counter-rotating, and it just digs like a you-know-what. I mean, when you go in reverse and just let that thing plow through there, it just, man, it tears it up. You don't even have to take shallow passes. I mean, with that guard, or with the height adjustment all the way to where it'll dig at its deepest, I mean, I was ripping through virgin ground. You know, it was a little wet, but it probably dug 3 or 4 inches at a time, and it just tore it up. So it does pretty good. Anyway, I thought I'd pull it out and see if it'll start this year. I don't know if it will or not, and to be honest, I don't even really remember how to operate this thing. I only just got it last year and used it. Let's see. Okay, well, that's helpful. I think that maybe that's choke and that's not. That's open. So, I don't know. The only thing left to do is just give her a shot. I do remember that this throttle thing needs to be about halfway, and it's really finicky on when it wants you to throttle up and stuff, so we'll give it a shot and see how it goes. Anyway, it's a monstrous beast. It's about 4 feet long. You know, from there to there is about 4 feet or more. I mean, it, you know, probably right at 4 feet. So it's a big dude. We'll see if it'll start. Okay, y'all are probably getting ready to see me freaking tuck her out in a matter of no time here, so, because this thing is a beast to start, and by beast I mean really difficult. Okay, let's see here. think the gas is on. Let's see what she'll do. Probably nothing. Now it really requires it to warm up a little before you take the choke off. It's kind of finicky. It'll probably die. Might be out of gas. Well, that's fun. Yeah, there ain't much in there. Yeah, out of gas. But anyway, there she is. Now I tried to engage the tiller tines, but they're all wadded up with dirt and stuff right now, tangled up, so I'll have to get under there and clean it up. But anyway, there's you a little kind of a sneak peek at the monster tiller. Really, I mean, I've used newer tillers and I mean, they just don't seem to do what this thing does. Like, when I put this thing in reverse and let that sucker dig, you can just feel it just pushing through the ground. I mean, it's a crazy powerful thing. So, and I mean, you can see from, you know, the driver's perspective, this is a pretty big piece of machinery, you know. I'm really glad it's self-drive and everything. You know, it has 4 gears forward, neutral, and reverse. And the speed you just saw was 4th gear. That was wide open. So, and then you've got, you know, this is your handle to engage your attachment, which right now is the tiller. And then this lever is to engage the drive belts, to kind of like a clutch. And then here's your gear selector. So yeah, 1974 RotoHoe 4-season, model 990-5. Anyway, let me show you what it took to dig this sucker out, because it was not easy. I had to pull all kinds of stuff out here. You know, this is just the stuff I had to pull out of the shed, much less the stuff I had to move around inside, so, you know. But anyway, I guess that's it. I'll put fresh oil in it and top her off with gas and definitely clean the tines out, because they are wadded up. Now if I can just get this sucker into the van and get it out to the property. I don't know, that sucker's pretty heavy though. It does have self-drive, but I don't know if I trust it going up ramps or not. I mean, I don't know. We'll just have to see how she goes.